Hey aliens, it's your girl Tiff B. First here, and on today's episode of the Black Girl's Guide to Outer Spaces, I'm going to be discussing 4 transportation methods for getting you to your outdoor adventures. Now this video is for those living in and around New York City and either don't own a car or can't drive and want to get to outdoor adventures such as hiking, kayaking, skiing, rock climbing, and all that jazz. So let's get into it. Option number 1, Metro North Railroad. The Metro North Railroad can be accessed from either Grand Central Station or the 125th Street Harlem subway station. This line is going to get you to the Hudson Highlands, where you can do a variety of different hikes. The cost of the Metro North Railroad could range anywhere from $29 to $40 round trip if you're taking it on the weekends and holidays. You can purchase a ticket using the eTix app, which is really nice because if you're running late and you need to get to the actual train, you don't have to worry about waiting in line to buy a ticket. Option number 2, Port Authority Bus Terminal. Now, the Port Authority Bus Terminal is massive. There's a lot of bus lines that run out of that terminal. If you find a hike and you want to do it, go directly to the terminal to buy your ticket. Don't try to navigate online and figure out which line or which bus company do I need to be buying the ticket from. Just go straight there. It is chaotic, it is hectic, and quite confusing. But once you find the actual service that takes you to the hike, go to the terminal attendant, ask questions, make sure you ask where your bus is going to be leaving out of, which gate, because every time I get a ticket, I have no idea where to go once I buy the ticket. Tickets range anywhere from around $8 or so. I've never paid more than $9 for a one-way ticket. When you get back on the bus, that's when you can buy your return ticket. The return ticket should range around $8 too, and I highly recommend you have cash to pay because they're not going to take credit card, they're not going to take any sort of cash apps or anything like that. So try to have cash and have some change just in case it's $8.25. Option number 3, car sharing. Now there's a ton of different car sharing companies and I'm not going to get into all of them. Just check and see what's in your area to see if it works for you. But a car sharing service such as Zipcar, for instance, is going to get you at least 180 miles out of the city. Now this is good because there are going to be a lot of places and things you want to do, like zip lining, for instance, in Jersey, that you can't get to via a train or a bus. So a car sharing service is a good option. There are going to be some costs involved, so please make sure you do the math. A lot of times there's going to be an application fee up front, but that's a one-time fee. Then you're going to have to pay a monthly or annual fee. So depending on whether there's a deal or not, the base cost typically for Zipcar in the New York, New Jersey area is going to run you $70 a year or $7 a month. And then on top of that, you are then going to have to pay to actually take out the car. That could range anywhere from $10 an hour to $90 for the whole day. Car sharing is typically going to include the insurance on the car, gas covered for the car, and up to 180 miles. So you don't have to worry about any of that. You will have to pay tolls. The last and final option is going to be renting a car. Renting a car is going to get you anywhere you want to go. Most car rentals offer unlimited miles, so you don't have to be restricted by that 180 mile parameter. Because once you go over 180 miles using Zipcar, they're going to be charging you by the mile. So do the rental car option. You can rent a car out of LaGuardia. I know you can rent a car out of JFK, and this is going to allow you to pretty much go wherever you want. The price of the car could get up to around $100, maybe $150. Keeping in mind you are going to have to pay for gas, you're going to have to pay for tolls, and they may try to sell you on getting some extra insurance coverage. So if you split this with 3 to 4 people, it's definitely worth getting out, especially if you can get to places like Storm King, which is going to exceed that 180 mile parameter that Zipcar is going to limit you to. So it's so worth checking out some of these places further north in New York and definitely further west in Jersey. My preferred method is definitely the Metro North, just because you can bypass and not deal with traffic. It is very relaxing, but again, that's when I'm hiking the Hudson Highlands. There's not a lot of places that you can get on the Metro North, so outside of that, my go-to is renting a car when I really, really want to get somewhere, and I just try to get a group of people to go. So I hope this video helped you. I hope you get outdoors and enjoy the outdoors. It is a wonderful place to be. This is your girl Tiff B First for the Black Girls Guide to Outer Spaces. See you next time.